Ben Simmons has been the hot gossip of Ben Simmons lately. Ben Simmons on and off again with the news. I will say about with Ben Simmons, I really, really hope that that everything that he's doing mental health wise is like everything's good there. Like, I really hope that this isn't some kind of scam from Clutch Sports, because that would be like literally the most messed up thing ever. So I'm just gonna assume that it's not, because that would be horrible. But so if you guys didn't know, Ben Simmons has not been playing the 76ers, and they've been phenomenal basically without him. Took 2 games from the Bulls. Embiid is just unstoppable. So what do you guys think? Meanwhile, also on the flip side, the Celtics have been playing pretty poorly. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, there have been questions. People are already, starting to ask, like, maybe they're not a good fit. What do you guys think about the whole Ben Simmons Boston Celtics thing? Because that is a new team that we haven't really associated him with.
Desperation.
On Celtics?
On the Celtics' behalf, I think it's desperation. If everything's going good for the Celtics this season, I don't think they're interested in Ben Simmons. But, with stuff hitting the fan already, and, I think there's a little bit of an overreaction here. The Celtics are 4-6. It's really early in the season. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to end up being fine. But the timing of their interest, assuming that the timing is correct and this is new interest, I think there is a little panic going on within the Celtics organization.
The worst possible thing that could have happened to Ben Simmons just keeps happening to him. Like, at first he decides to sit out for the season and demand a trade. No one wants to trade for him. His value's at an all-time low. Clutch Sports says, we don't care, get him out of there. And he said, and the Sixers fight back saying, okay, you're gonna just rot on our bench. Then he's getting fined each and every game, and the Sixers don't need him. Their season's fine. They're number 1 in the East at the time we're recording this pod. And this is such an L for Ben Simmons. He probably went out and said, yeah, I'm gonna pull a James Harden, I'm a force my way out. And we've seen in the past, there's been times where players were able to take this risk, like James Harden. It worked out for him. Jimmy Butler, it worked out for him. Andre Drummond, it didn't work out for him, and I guess Ben Simmons is just really not working out for him. In terms of the Jaylen Brown trade, I feel like if Boston trades Jaylen Brown for Ben Simmons, it would be a testament to the inexperience of Brad Stevens as a general manager, and a testament to just the sheer brilliance of Daryl Morey. I mean, this man didn't waver, Malcolm Brogdon, no. D'Angelo Russell, no. We want 3 first-round picks. Getting Jaylen Brown on the Sixers, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. For the Celtics, I guess, Ben Simmons is more of a playmaker, and maybe he'll work out with Jason Tatum, but I don't expect them to improve much from that trade, to be honest.
Also, guys, while you're here, this podcast, Laced Up, is also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It would be awesome if you could go check us out there, follow us there, and leave us a review.
Yeah, so, guys, we are capping off the giveaway to the first 40,000 subscribers that turn on our notifications for the Laced Up podcast. All you have to do to enter for a chance to win a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X is subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you want to do us a favor, leave a like on the pod and let me know in the comments section down below when it's done. You'll enter for a chance to win a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X.
So, as a Rockets guy, I'm over here wearing the Brooklyn Harden shirt. I got a lot of feelings about Daryl Morey. I feel somewhere along the line he became very overrated. I don't think he's handling the Simmons situation appropriately. I feel like there were better ways to go about this whole thing. But there was a mess, and he's trying his best to fix it. So you can't really be too mad at it. Now, one thing I do want to bring up is I got slandered for this take last season. I said the Philadelphia 76ers were better and should have beat the Atlanta Hawks, even if Ben Simmons didn't play. They still should have been able to beat the Atlanta Hawks. And it's very early, but here we are with the 76ers looking absolutely phenomenal. Embiid's had some issues, and they're sitting on top of the Eastern Conference.
First of all, huge disclaimer, man. If like your mental health isn't doing well, take some time off. Make sure you get your mental health right before you do anything else. But in the case of Ben Simmons, like, I really hope this mental health thing isn't just an excuse to get out of games. And even if, like, what's your end game here? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, maybe the Boston Celtics have some interest, but I think it's a situation that if you're the Sixers, you have to pay extra to trade Ben Simmons for Jaylen Brown. I don't think Ben Simmons is the better player in this instance. I feel like Jaylen Brown's the better player in this instance. That fits seamlessly with the Sixers. I don't know. I honestly, I hate to, I know Ben Simmons bashing is kind of getting old, but you guys know from the very beginning, I was never a big fan of this man's character or work ethic. Like, developing a jump shot is 100% work ethic based. He's never improved, and he's been the same exact player since the moment he entered the league. He's acted like an entitled brat.
I think the mental health thing is going to be, unfortunately, I'm not saying Ben's misusing it, but I think there will come a point where if Ben's not misusing it, that it eventually gets misused in the NBA. And I hope players understand how dangerous that could be, because it's nothing to lie about. It's nothing to joke about. Mental health is very serious. So hopefully Ben is being 100% transparent here.
Jaylen Brown is already a more valuable player than Ben Simmons in terms of trade value, and I don't really see a trade happening here unless Philly is willing to throw in like Maxey and Thibault, and I'm not really sure if that's going to happen. I mean, a Jaylen Brown for Ben Simmons trade for straight up makes absolutely zero sense.
I think Jaylen Brown is remarkably underrated, and everyone knows he's good, but I don't think people are paying attention to how freaking good this guy is. Like, any player that attempts 7 threes per game and averages 40% from 3, that averages 40% from 3 and plays pretty good defense. Obviously, it's kind of hard to play defense in today's NBA. And bear in mind, this is a guy that's 2 years away from his prime officially. I guess he's kind of entering his prime. I didn't buy into the Jaylen Brown hype back in 2019, but right now I am absolutely loving this guy. And he's picking up from where he left off before the injury.
If you're still here while the music is cued, here are 2 videos I think you are definitely going to enjoy. Make sure to click on one of them. Again, I know you're going to love it. And other than that, have a great day and peace.